I believe the contrary, that the number of those who are damned is greater. But here's where it gets absolutely terrifying. Tell me now if it is possible for you to have faith in your heart and not tremble. Now St. Leonard gets really specific, and this is where the sermon becomes almost unbearable. He talks about priests, the very men ordained to save souls. St. Jerome declared that barely one priest in 100 live in conformity with his state. The servant of God reportedly learned by revelation that the number of priests falling into hell each day was so great, it seemed impossible any remained on earth. St. John Chrysostom, weeping, said, I do not believe that many priests are saved. I believe the contrary, that the number of those who are damned is greater. But here's where it gets absolutely terrifying. Leonard shares two visions. First, St. Vincent Ferrer tells of an archdeacon who died the same day as St. Bernard. This man appeared after death, saying that at that very hour, 33,000 people died. Only he and St. Bernard went straight to heaven. 3 went to purgatory, and all the rest fell into hell. Second, a holy Franciscan brother was preaching when a woman died of sorrow hearing about sin. She came back to life, saying she saw 60,000 people arrive at God's tribunal at the same time. Only 3 were saved by going to purgatory. All the rest were damned. 33,000 people. 2 saved immediately. 60,000 people. 3 saved. St. Leonard asks his congregation, you sinners who are listening to me, in what category will you be numbered? St. Leonard then paints a picture of the world that sounds eerily familiar today. All that we can find everywhere is selfishness, ambition, gluttony, and luxury. He quotes St. John, the whole world is seated in wickedness. Sound familiar? Social media obsession, materialism, moral relativism, the hookup culture. St. Leonard could have been describing our world.